for probably like the last 5 days. I haven't gotten a single egg in the chicken coop. Granted, the chickens have been molting, so I know egg production is definitely going to be down for that, but also because the days are getting shorter, egg production is down. But there should at least be some eggs now and then. And sometimes when they don't lay in the chicken coop, they'll lay under the deck in one of these flower pots, and there's no eggs there either. So the only thing I can think is that for whatever reason that they've decided to completely quit laying in the chicken coop, they're laying them back here in this secondary area that we fenced in for the chickens, which they've had full access to. So, and I could go back here and search for eggs, but there's so much mess to kind of like go through back there that it's not even worth it. So I think what I'm going to do is just close them off from that area, and hopefully they'll start laying in the coop again. I don't know why chickens do the things they do. If you remember, we had installed this fishing line. You can kind of see it, maybe, as a hawk deterrent, and I think it's helped. I mean, I did see a hawk on the ground back here one time, so it's not 100%, but this is going to need to be entirely replaced at some point. I don't know if it's going to be this year, but every now and then some of these are breaking and coming down, and we actually did have Rockstar, one of our youngest cockerels, get some of the fishing line wrapped around his foot, and luckily we caught it in time that the poor little guy didn't end up losing his foot, but it was pretty freaky, pretty scary. So every morning I want to check and make sure that none of these are coming down. The other thing that I'm doing this morning is giving chickens access to the garden because garden season is over and they need to start getting out there and digging through things. Miss Katja, are you going to stay out of there? Are you going to be good? All right, let's see if there's any eggs. And the answer is no, so no eggs yet. We'll see what happens. Whitey, why are you going up there? Oh. That's the only problem with chickens having access to the garden is that they can get on our deck. I may end up coming up with some way to like just funnel them into the garden from the chicken coop with some temporary fencing or something. Especially if I find out that Kaja is getting in the chicken coop, because that's definitely not something I want. I have a couple things I need to do to completely put the garden to bed for the winter. I have these tomato cages here that I need to take down still, and then also I have these wires that we strung up with the depots for the tomatoes over there that I need to get, and that should be the last thing that I need to do out here. cannot believe that there are actually still peppers out here. You'd think by now all this cold weather would have absolutely killed them. I mean, they don't have leaves on them, but there's still peppers to pick. I got all the tomato cages. I just wanted to get those up first because I worry about them rusting. I still need to get the T-posts and wire, but I'll do that later. That temperature is starting to drop already today, and it started to rain a little bit earlier. We're actually predicted to get, I think, like 2 inches of snow starting sometime later today. Be our first snow of the year, which I'm pretty excited for Kaja because last year was her first year to experience snow, and she really, really loved it. Alright guys, you ready to eat? Come on, Chickies. Come on, Chickies. Brr, that wind is chilly. It is really getting windy. In fact, looks like there's a stick that fell over here on one of the fishing line and possibly broke it, so I need to go check that out. Oh, we're gonna need another jacket, Miss Kaja. Look at that. Well, I found where some of my eggs have gone, and that is in this flower pot. There's not a whole bunch of them though, so they're definitely laying somewhere else. I think what I'm going to do is I've got some fake wooden eggs. I think I'm going to put those all in one of the nesting boxes because chickens like to all lay. I mean, that cold wind has got my eye watering. But chickens like to all lay like in the same spot and create a clutch. And if I put those fake eggs all in one box, it might possibly trigger the chickens to go lay in there if they think another chicken has already laid there. So we'll give that a try. I've done it in the past and it does seem to work. So we shall see. And then I got to get some water out here on this other side of the fence for the chickens. All right, we'll see how that does. Oh, this line is still intact. Oh, there's some down over here though. Oh, that's a pain. It's gonna get caught in everything. All right, I gotta cut all these lines down. This fishing line has just gotten so brittle. I'll really be surprised if it lasts throughout the winter. Probably going to be replacing most of it, if not all of it, next year. And I guess I'm done with any outdoor work for today. It's just too nasty, especially when that wind blows. And it is raining on and off and sleeting, so the snow is definitely coming. I think we're just gonna go inside and go ahead and start getting dinner ready. Gotten a good bit of snow already. It's kind of like a rain-snow mix, but it's steady coming down. I'm gonna go ahead and close the chickens up a little bit earlier than I normally do because they're not coming out anyway in this weather. They don't even like walking across the snow to go get under the deck, which is their favorite place to go. Already snuggled up for the night? I figured you would be. Hey, Nanami. Hey, buddy. Oh, there's the ones I put in there. There's the other two. I ended up moving two over here just for the heck of it. And there are no eggs. Darn it. No eggs. Hopefully soon. We'll see what happens.